What's up, Hellions? Welcome back to The Farm. It's Monday. Last night was Super Bowl Sunday. So I thought I'd just talk a little bit about the awesome halftime show over at Turning Point USA. I thought it was the best halftime show ever, pretty easily. I seen a ranking the other day. It was like halftime shows ranked, and they had Prince #1 and Justin Timberlake #2. I remember the Justin Timberlake one. That was pretty interesting. But as far as like I'm an adult and I enjoyed the entire show, last night Kid Rock performance was awesome. The entire show was pretty good. I watched most of it. They had a couple of country singers before Kid Rock came out. I didn't watch any of the games. First time in like 30 years probably that I did not watch the Super Bowl. So a little bit of a different thing there, but I originally wasn't going to watch it because of the halftime show, but then I'm like, I'm not doing a political fucking thing on the halftime show. I'll just not watch the halftime show. Which last year I did not watch the halftime show because it was Kendrick Lamar. So I feel like I was a year ahead of everybody, being on the fact that I was going to skip the halftime show. Well, then it was on NBC, and I don't have cable, so it was like, fuck this, and didn't watch the game at all. But the halftime show that Turning Point USA put on was awesome. Like I said, they had a few country singers, and then the main act, Kid Rock, came out to Ba with the Ba, which instantly teleported me back to the 90s, which was awesome, and I'm sure everybody else was feeling that nostalgia. And the old lady was like, he's lip syncing, and I'm like, yeah, he's an old man. There's no way you could dance and do all the lip syncing. And you don't think that the bunny's actually singing over on the Super Bowl, do you? No, that's obviously a performance that's lip synced. So he did that, and I thought his dancing was really good. And then they cut to like this orchestra, freaking cello violin act, which lasted a little too long for my liking. But there was a great comment that someone was like, look, people with talent. Yeah, because you know you're not getting that over there on NBC. Then they kicked back to Kid Rock one more song that it was a cover. I don't know who sings that original song, but he did a really nice job covering it. Even added an extra little bar in there that was really the only mention of Jesus and the Bible the entire show. So anybody that thought you were going to get too much of that, nope. It was just a great live performance. And Seattle won, so who cares? That's it. All right. Hopefully, I'll be able to watch next year's Super Bowl and report back to you on that halftime show. Maybe we'll get a good one next year. Maybe fucking Jimi Hendrix will come back out of the grave. I don't know. I'm not going to cross my fingers or anything like that. Peace.